Happy Pride weekend for a lot of you. If you happen to be in New York or in San Francisco, it is a time to celebrate being alive, being your authentic self, finding joy in how you live, and apologies about you. I also like to remind people that pride comes from a radical movement, that it comes from this idea of saying fuck you to homogeny, saying fuck you to oppressive structures, and that this idea of radically embracing yourself. Pride has always been body positive, pride has always been sex positive, body, gender, queer positive, and I think that's something that I want to bring into today's meditation, having just spent the weekend at Pride, is this idea of being unapologetic about the totality of you, about saying, yes, I am sexual. Yes, I am embodied. Yes, I am powerful. Yes, I am queer. Yes, I am whatever it is that makes you you, and embracing that. So that's our theme for meditation today, is being unapologetic about what makes you you. And for those of you who know me well, I have this kind of philosophy that society wants to keep us caged. They want to keep us boxed. They want to keep us covered. They want to keep us disconnected from ourselves. And that we are a happier and healthier people once we embrace our ecstatic, joyful, fully embodied, fully realized selves. So thank you for taking some time out of your busy life to join me today. I invite you to please get comfortable. I'm sitting on a seat today. You can sit on the floor, you can sit in a chair, you can lay down, do whatever feels good for you. We're going to start by taking a couple deep breaths to start. Just notice, how are you feeling? How are you doing? Maybe smile a little bit to yourself if you're so inclined. Go ahead and just shake gently, kind of just loosen up. Shake off anything that you think might be bothering you. Just let it go. Let it go. And maybe if you want to place a hand on your abdomen and a hand on your chest, help you connect more with your breath, you're more than welcome to do that. Please feel free. And let's take an audible sigh together. So inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Feeling a sense of letting go. So notice, how are you? Just be quiet for a moment. Just notice, how are you? Are you feeling joyful, sad, introverted, extroverted? Just notice, what are you doing? How are you doing? Sometimes when we get really caught up in the busyness of our mind, that's all we're able to focus on. And when we start to slow down and breathe, we actually notice there's other things going on under the surface. So maybe what your initial response was when I asked, how are you doing, isn't necessarily what you start to feel as you go deeper. So maybe you feel more okay than you thought. Maybe you're feeling more agitated than you thought. And if you want to take another audible sigh to let go even more. Oh, if that's helpful, give that a go. And I'd like us to just take a moment for gratitude. Because no matter what is going on in your life, no matter how you're feeling, no matter if things are challenging or great, doesn't matter. Can you just take a moment for gratitude? Can you just take a moment to appreciate, like, yeah, there may be shit going on, but I'm breathing. But today's another day to live. But there's something good I can focus on. And that doesn't mean we neglect the stuff that needs fixing, but can we appreciate that there are blessings around us? Can we appreciate that we are blessed if we focus on it? So feel some gratitude. We are all worthy of feeling joyful in life. We are all deserving of appreciating this life. Maybe even smile softly to yourself. And I want you to bring your focus up here to the middle of your forehead. It's often referred to as the third eye. And I want you to just envision a little swirl of light right there. Or if you prefer, you can envision a little flower blooming right in the middle of your forehead. And just invite it to open. Invite a sense of expansion there. Maybe the ball of light grows bigger or the flower blooms more. But we're connecting with our deeper self and inviting our true self to come forward. After you focus on your third eye, can you bring your mind's eye down into the throat, the base of the neck? And same thing, envision a little ball of light or flower and envision it getting bigger. We're opening up our energy body, the column of light that runs down our center. Good. Bring your mind's eye down into the center of your chest, the Anahata Chakra, the heart center. And envision again, ball of light, a flower, and feel it getting bigger. Feel your heart expanding. Deep breathing as you do this. J-Ram. All right, come on down. Come into the solar plexus. How about here again? Visualize a pinprick of light, a flower, a ball of light, a little whirlpool. Imagine it opening. Good, and from there, come down into your navel, the space beneath your belly button. Feel that opening. We're just going down the column of light, down the central channel. Go down to the sexual organs, the sacrum. Envision that area opening and expanding. Breathing down into the bottom of your body, down into the root, the perineum, or the base, the very tip of the tailbone, somewhere down there. Visualize that opening. up all the way to the very top of your head, right up here under the crown. Ball of light, a flower. Envisioning it, opening and expanding. Good. And then I want you to visualize as you breathe, you're breathing down the front of your body to the sexual organs. Exhale to the base of your body, up the spine to the crown of your head. And then continue that pattern. Inhale down the front, exhale to the base, and up the back. When we do this, we start to connect with our deeper self. There's this idea of we have a physical body, but then we have an energetic body. If you hear about people talking about auras, that's tied into your energetic body. You have also deeper bodies within that, sometimes called the astral body, the causal body, the soul. But we're going to focus on this energy body because that's where we store all of our impressions. And as we reflect on this idea that I started off with about being unapologetically you, about saying, I'm not here to be constrained. I'm not here to be limited by social discourse. I'm here to live an embodied, joyful, expansive life. Allow this energy body to reveal itself to you. Because this is a truer version of who you are. It's all the happenings that have occurred in your life, or perhaps past lives, if you believe in that. It's all of your deeper impressions. It's what makes you, you. And it exists beyond thought. It exists beyond mind. So when we connect with this, we get out of our heads and into our being. Breathe. And as you get into this deeper space, notice what are the things that pull you out of this experience of self? What are the things that make it so that you disconnect internally and start to live either just in your head or even the feeling of existing outside of your body? How many of you have ever had the feeling of being a machine operator? That you're not actually in your body, you're just controlling it. That you aren't actually living your life, you're just manufacturing it. I know I've had that experience. And so instead, coming back to ourselves, coming back to our full body. Where are the people or the places or the things that say, you can't be you, you need to be something else? Many of us heard that very early on with our parents. You need to be a certain way. You need to be more masculine or more feminine. You need to like sports, or you need to paint. You need to become a doctor. You need to get married. You need to live in a certain place. You need to act a certain way. We go to schools that, again, ask us to conform. Say the right thing, study this thing, act in a way that we view as acceptable. Now, I'm a big believer that society doesn't necessarily help us become the best versions of ourselves. I believe that our highest human potential are beings of being expansive and joyful and rooted and ecstatic. And our society doesn't set us up to experience that. Our society sets us up to be afraid of our bodies. Our society sets us up to be afraid of our sexual energy. Our society tells us to be afraid of what makes us different, afraid of our ambitions, afraid of connection. But that just keeps us limited, it keeps us broken, it keeps us disconnected. It's very hard to live a joyful life, a life of true happiness and connection, when we are disconnected from our authentic inner selves. So I want you to breathe deep into yourself. Continue to envision that flow of inhaling down the front, exhaling up the back, inhaling down the front, exhaling up the back, And as you do that, maybe you envision things opening even more. We started off this meditation by envisioning flowers or pinpricks of light expanding inside of our body. What if you envision that happening even more? You're expanding, you're growing, you're flowing. And as you do that, you become more authentically you. You become more unapologetically you. Breathe. Smile to yourself. I'm going to chant the mantra Om, which is the sound that our universe makes. It's the sound of consciousness in our universe. What does that sound make you feel? What does this sound make you feel? What would it be like to live a life free of inhibitions? Where you got to show up radically, authentically as yourself? What would it be like to live a life where you no longer had to hide? Where you could just express yourself in your entirety fully. Show up naked, proverbially or literally. What would it be like to allow yourself to dance with joy, to mourn when you need to mourn, to cry when you need to cry, to rage when you need to rage? What if you stopped limiting yourself? What if you opened up to everything you have the capacity to be? What would that be like? Can you imagine a fully liberated, fully expansive version of you? Why do you hold yourself back from that? Why do you hold yourself back from your full potential? Is it fear? Is it just programming? Is it expectations? What if you were fully and authentically you? And you lived in that truth every day, all the time, everywhere you went. And to realize that that is possible. It is possible for you to have an amazing, embodied, joyful life. The only thing holding you back from it is you. The only thing truly holding you back. And yeah, I know you got reasons. My family or my job or my blah, 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 blah. I get it. But at the end of your life, you can't blame them. You can't blame anyone else for the quality of your life. Only you are responsible for how you live. Wouldn't it be tragic to get to the end of your life and say, I would have been happy if it only hadn't been for my boss or my mother? How sad would that be? You are responsible for your life, and therefore you are the only one who can make that choice for you. You know, I'm very open about my sexuality, my joy, my love of social nudity, all that stuff. My parents know, all my friends know. My brother watches my YouTube channel. They weren't open and accepting years ago. But me living in a more authentic, embodied way has inspired them, has helped them to grow. So that's my invitation for you today. Have pride in whoever, whatever, however you exist. This is your life. Live it so you won't look back and think, I could have done more. Take a deep breath into the center of your chest. I want you to envision another big flower blooming there, light shining out from the center of you. This is our space of our soul. It's the space of compassion. It's the space of love. It's the space of our deeper self. And allow it to just radiate out. Allow the light from inside of you to just shine forth brilliantly, openly. Allow you to be a light for the rest of the world. We'll finish by just taking a couple of cleansing breaths. Inhale some bright white light. Exhale, allow it to flow down and out of you. Imagine yourself as being part of a river. It's just white light is just flowing through you, down and out. As it takes its course through you, any heaviness, any blocks, any clogs, any debris just gets swept away, down and out. If you've ever had the experience of standing under a waterfall, that's what it looks like. Breathe. Let it all go. Let yourself flow. Let it all just flow through you. You are an empty vessel, allowing this waterfall to just flow through you. And everything that's holding you back, every limitation, is drawn out and down and away. Becoming clearer and emptier, freer of debris. You are becoming everything that you have the capacity to be. You are blessed. You are well. You are integrated. You are whole. You're feeling the blessings inside of you. You're feeling how magical your life is. You're feeling the wonderment and awe that you get to dwell in this magical world. You feel like all is well. All will be well, and all has been well. All is well. All is well. All is well. You are blessed, and all is well. You are shining like the sun, and all is well. You are radiating your truth, and all is well. You are blessed beyond measure, and all is well. All is well. We'll end with a gesture of namaste. Hands together at the heart. Namaste means the light, the truth, the bliss in me bows to the light, the truth, the bliss in you. Inside, we are one. And I love this idea because we are all one. You and me, we're the same. I feel like we're on different continents, different time zones, different people, but the light in you is the light in me. We are all parts of the divine made flesh. So, namaste. May you be blessed, may you be well, and may you dwell in joy. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy life to join me. I know we're all in crazy worlds where we've got lots going on. So the ability to take some time to really focus on ourselves, to let go and to dwell in joy is really, really meaningful. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's so, so sweet from Taiwan. Blessings to you. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Happy last day of June. June 30th is a very special day for me because it's my grandmother's birthday. My grandmother's no longer on the planet with me, but she was my closest family member. I have so much love for her, and now that she's on the other side, I definitely feel her as one of my spirit guides. So it's a very, very special day for me to celebrate my relationship with my grandmother. I hope you have people in your life that you feel that connection with. Tomorrow is my birthday, so happy early birthday to me. I'm going to be on an airplane home all day, so not the most fun way to spend the day, but I get to spend it with my favorite person on the planet, my beautiful husband. So what more could you ask for? Thank you all for everything that you guys do. Remind yourself that you are able to make this world a better place by the choices you make and how you live. And happy late birthday to you. So every interaction we have is an opportunity to do our part to improve this crazy place. So all the good vibes you've accumulated during our meditation session today, please do pay it forward, share it with everybody you meet, share the love, share the blessings, and be that light for everyone you encounter, because everybody needs a little more love in these difficult times. So thank you all so much. Such a joy to be here with you. If you ever have a request for a video or a topic you'd like for me to talk on, do not hesitate to reach out. I'm always available via email. So thank you. Take care, everybody. Much love. Bye, guys.